Hello everyone and welcome back to Gore. So we're just going to go over some of the armour stats that some people seem to be missing. Some that's quite useful throughout the game, and it's going to benefit you with different bonuses, you know, perks and cons depending on what kind of build you're going for. So a lot of people kind of see the armour, think, well, you know, surely I'm a healer, I can have heavier armour with no effect really, and that's the way they see it, which, you know, it kind of makes sense if that's the way you're looking at it, but realistically it's not the way it works whatsoever. So something that's just so easy to miss, if you just bring up your armour menu, just go into your inventory, and then over here on the left hand side you have the weight. So you got 13, anything 13 below 13, I think if you touch 13 it changed to medium. Same on 23, I think it changed to heavy, and this is the different types of loads you've got. So obviously if you've got majority light armour, you'll have that on. If you change to any other gear, it's going to switch you straight over to the next weight division. Obviously building your way up to heavy. So if we're just going to hover over this again, and we can just show you a little bit more information. So the equip load, the combined weight of your equipped armour and shield determines your equip load. Each equip load offers you a unique dodge and other bonuses. So the round shields, they are technical light armour, so you can have full light armour and a shield, as long as you're using a light shield. All the round shields, from what I've seen, we're the same. Obviously you can see it's not a wooden one, it's metal, so I believe they all do weigh the same. And then if you're just looking down further, the equipped load, can't move my mouse down to it, I was just going to try and go over it as we're doing it. So we have the light, which is I'm a healer build on this world. So while wearing light armour, your dodge is a quick roll that covers a lot of distance. You deal 20% bonus damage and healing, so obviously you're going to want to be light if you're doing healing. Okay, and then you've got more towards your other classes, so while wearing medium armour, you wear medium weight armour, your dodge is a quick hop, you deal 20% bonus damage and healing. Then you've also got crowd control, debuffs, you apply, lasts 10% longer. So useful, maybe more for the DPS kind of build, it depends. It could be like a hybrid build as well if you're trying to go like healing and something else. It's got a bit of variation there. And then you've got obviously what's aimed more towards your tanks, is your heavy. So while wearing heavy armour, your dodge is a slow sidestep. Your block stability is increased by 15%, and crowd control debuffs you apply lasts 20% longer. So any crowd control stuff you've got, so you know, normally to do with your threat and stuff, if you've gone for like a shield, you know, tank, the way the main tank's kind of pushed in this game, I believe, just from what I've seen from stats and stuff, everything else is pushed more to DPS. So you're probably going to want to go down to the heavy. Then the encumbered is what happens when your inventories are too full. So it's just kind of more balancing out how you want your build. So healers, you're going to want to be light because you want to be doing one your bonus damage, and also your healing. But it's also, you know, if you're going for a mage or a DPS, you probably want to go for light armour as well. So you're keeping back. You're not really in the fight, and it's going to be more for your dungeons and stuff. There should be another video on the channel either being made, or depending on when you're watching this, already on the channel, just kind of explaining the roles a little bit longer. So you'll hear me say DPS, tank, healer a lot. There are focus builds, there's a reason why we do it this way, and you know, it just takes a little bit of focus there. So let's just play around with this a little bit. So you did see earlier, we changed, you know, put the helmet on, it changed to medium. So just because that's a heavy headwear, it's just adding up the total weight, which you have got at the bottom, the bottom segment of every different little bit. So it does tell you, you know, the tier of it, the weight of it, and just to the where the actual armour is. So you know you've got cloth shirt of the cleric, and then you've got light chest wear. And in the first kind of section, you know, where the image shows, just to the right of it, it tells you if it's light, medium, or heavy. And then down the bottom you've got the actual weight, if you're just trying to work that out a bit more as to what's weighing what. So if we increase our weight around, just chuck some bits on. Can't remember what I've changed already, so this is going to be fun. Make sure I switched it all back. We've already swapped that, haven't we? yeah, I think its helmet was swapped in the first place. So as you can see, that's pushed me up to heavy just by adding, you know, basically a full heavy build. But because we're a healer, we want to be spamming the heals. So we're going to drop that back down, and it's just going to increase because we're now getting a 20% bonus on both our damage and our healing. And as you say, you know, we're a healer build, so most of my class at the minute is all pushed towards the focus, not so much on, you know, any of my constitution or anything, because this is going like a pure healer build is the route I'm going with this one. Normally, you know, you can spread your stats out a bit more, but again, I'm going to cover that more in a different video. I just hope this kind of, you know, it's something that's a little bit more hidden in this game. You don't really know the difference. If you're not sure what you're looking for, it can be very useful, just because, you know, if I'm looking at let's find something that's actually, you know, that to me is telling me that them legs are better. But because if I put them on, I've now lost a 20% bonus and it's down to a 10% bonus on my healing and my damage, which is not, it doesn't make that any better whatsoever. So yeah, the armour's less, but I also shouldn't be so much in the fights. I'm too busy healing myself. It applies a lot more to your dungeons or when you're running around with squads, especially in your PvE modes. In PvP, the rules may differ a little bit, but again, generally speaking, you still want to be doing more damage and more healing, so you still want to be sticking more towards the light build. You know, some of the rules may differ a little bit, but it's normally to do with perks. I've not touched the PvP side too much yet, but again, I'll make a little bit more on that when I can. So I hope this has helped in some way, shape or form. It's just giving a bit more information that I may not have had before with regards to the armour. Much appreciated for everyone coming by and watching. Please do drop a like, a comment and subscribe if you haven't already. I will be trying to make more content towards New World, so you should see a couple of videos kind of spread across the channel. And obviously, if you're not here, kind of like watching these as they're coming out new, then you know, you should find plenty of content from myself already on here. So if you found this useful and you need other bits of information, there should hopefully be a bit more on there for you.